This program was just incredible. And it absolutely exceeded my expectations in every way. And I already had really high expectations of the program, but I loved the way that it was organized. I loved how the modules were always available ahead of time, so the kind of like flipped classroom structure. And I liked how they were all very like digestible, and so it never felt like a burden, to watch them beforehand. And yeah, I just like how it was very holistic, and you just brought like everything together so beautifully. And and the class discussions I felt like were just amazing, like just so much beauty, and the energy I felt like was just so lifted, and just so many like synchronicities, and yeah, it was just a very like beautiful, empowering space to be in, and just so many insights and so many sparks. So I really, really immensely enjoyed this experience. So thank you, Lorraine.
Lorraine, thank you so much for this amazing program. I've found myself growing in so many ways. I started as someone who was very shy and didn't speak much and was afraid of being in front of the camera. And then now towards the end, where I'm like raising my hands and just like speaking so much that I'm like, who am I? Who is this new person? So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for making this program so amazing. And you are the first person I've had a chance to go through a program where everything like was so succinct, clear, and I love how I was enjoying watching the videos and not being overwhelmed by so much information. And just everything was very well designed. Everything flowed. And it just speaks to my heart and my mind, and allow my hands and my feet to carry out the downloads that I was receiving. So kudos to you and your genius, and thank you so much for your program. I've grown in so many ways, and I am so grateful.
I just want to thank Lorraine for putting this program together. It really hit a lot of areas for me. The classroom itself was really easy to navigate, and I liked the interaction in the classroom where people could leave a comment on how they felt, or on that module. Probably the biggest part that I got out of it was I got on camera. She encouraged us to get on camera and just be you. And so here I am, just being me. And again, the weekly calls were amazing. I did miss a few, but overall, the interaction and connecting with other like-minded people, introverts, was very, very helpful. And I just see me continuing to bloom from here on out. So thank you again, Lorraine, so much for putting the program together.
I loved the fact that you motivated us, but you didn't pressure us. Like there was no pressure ever felt. But we're always motivated and encouraged to speak on camera, to answer your questions. And it really brought me, and I know other people, out of our little box that we wanted to stay in and be like, not seen or whatever. So that was great for me. And I guess I learned a lot about balance throughout the program. I learned that I can give myself, I can just be okay with the ups and downs, and celebrate those little steps, those little things. That was something that you really, I felt like repeated to us over and over, like remember to celebrate. And it's not something that I always that I do remember to do. So, and I do encourage other people to do that, but I don't always remember. So those are, I think, yeah, the little tips or the little things that I got from this. And I just think that it was great. Thank you so much.
I had never even been on camera. I mean, I've done Zooms and back and forth, but I hadn't got on like to do a testimonial or share a mission statement or all that. And I've done several since I've been on here, and I'm like, I got to do it. If I don't do it, then come on, let's just do this. So I'm going to do it.